Now, for some odd reason, my avatar team is on the opponent side. So, just bear that in mind when you're watching it. My opponent will lead off with Sableye. And this is, I lead off with, I believe my KO. And this is actually quite an interesting battle, which is why I wanted to upload it. So, let's get started. As I said before, my opponent leads off with Sableye, and I lead off with Claydol. Sableye goes instantly for the tricking my Claydol in Choice Band and taking my lefties, as I go for the Toxic just to try and whittle down the Sableye right from the start. Sableye goes for the Burn, just to whittle down my Claydol a little bit more each turn. I thought he could switch, so I stand and go for another Toxic. Also stalls out, a little bit more poison on Sableye. So I think Tornadus is the best switch, so I bring it in. And he actually hit me with a foul play, which 58% is quite a bit. Fortunately, Hurricane hits, and then gets the confusion. Then he hurts himself in his confusion, and Sableye will die to poison. So that is a threat out of the way. In comes Sigalith. It's quite a big threat, but this set was certainly weird. I mean, he starts off by going for the Ice Beam, and I'm scared that if I T-Wave it, he will start Psycho Shift, so I stay in. But, so I just set up rocks, as you do. Cobalions do it. This team actually has 2 Stealth Rockets, which is slightly weird, I know. But I thought it was important to, just get Cobalion out there. I thought he might get the Leech Seed, and he does. And Mienshao was going to be the safest switch. He switches out into Gligar, and I just go for the Fake Out, just because, get a bit of damage off with the flinch, obviously. Gligar won't get the flinch because it's a new turn. Now here comes the Hidden Power Ice for a mixed Mienshao. Very handy, very easy, and very good counter to Gligar. Wondercott misses the Stun Spore as I go for the U-turn to one-shot it. Now the Stun Spore this didn't matter as I have the Heal Bell on Umbreon. In comes Sigalith, takes no damage from the Stealth Rocks, which tells me it's Magic Guard, and Tornadus will U-turn out into Umbreon as he actually goes for the Hidden Power. Now, I couldn't work out whether this was fighting or bug, so I just went along with it. But if it was bug, then I thought Signal Beam would probably be the better choice. But I realised I can do a lot of damage to it just by going for Payback. But when Sigalith roosts, I decide to Wish. So he switches it up into Arcanine, which is certainly an interesting choice. And I just hit it with a Payback. Does absolutely nothing. And I can't really do much with Arcanine with Umbreon play, and the close combat was very, very predictable. So I bring in Claydol, and I predict correct. It is a Life Orb Arcanine, and for some reason I didn't think that it would have Crunch on it. I don't know why. I kind of thought Flare Blitz, possibly, or Fire Fang, Crunch, close combat, and Wild Charge, but no, he had the Crunch. And in comes Blastoise now on Mienshao as I go for the Fake Out. Now I didn't know how much damage a High Jump Kick would do, so I just went straight for the U-turn. Now, looking at the U-turn damage, I think a High Jump Kick would have killed it. But Blastoise is going to go for Rapid Spin as I bring in Cobalion. Now, Cobalion is going to set up its rocks again. And Blastoise is going to Scout. I'm kind of begging that it doesn't burn me. It won't be too much of a problem, but it's more for the fact that the Leftovers will come through and another fight. So I go for the Thunder Wave. I don't really know why. I guess it's just useful to have stuff paralysed. And to my surprise, I don't get burnt again. And I can Volt Switch out into Golbat, one of the MVPs of my team. This thing is an absolute defensive monster. As I go for the Power Affliction technique. Not doing much damage, but it pays off, as we see. So, it's a bit stally. This is kind of what Golbat does. My Golbat is max defense, max HP. Well, actually, no, I think it's got 248 EVs, just because of the whole Stealth Rock thing. With, I think it's got 4 EVs, or 8 EVs in Special Tackle Speed, one of the 2. Obviously, like the previous video, this team, you can import this team from the description into PO or Showdown. So I realised that I'm not entirely sure why I did this. Oh yeah, I remember. I wanted to kill those Blastoise with my rocks up, so I actually switched out into Cobalion and set up my rocks now, knowing that I can take it out with a Volt Switch from this range. Oh no, I used Iron Head to try and Power Flinch him, which doesn't happen, and now I take him out with a Volt Switch. Okay, no, I set my rocks in. Okay, right. I think what I was trying to do here was let Cobalion die because it wasn't going to be any use to me. Try and set up Stealth Rock. Iron Head him until I could get to a range where I can knock him out with a Volt Switch. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But in the end, Cobalion died. Wasn't going to be too much use to me, and I just let Mienshao take him out. I bring in Tornadus on the blind switch. He brings in Arcanine, and I realise that I'm not going to. That's a fight I'm not going to be winning, and he goes for the extreme speed as I bring Golbat. Now I knew the extreme speed was coming. That's why I didn't go for the U-turn, even though I am scuffed. And to my surprise, Golbat takes the Flare Blitz, 49%, and I can Roost up the damage. Unfortunately, SDef comes in and goes for the Ice Beam. And looking at it now, I didn't actually realise this thing could actually. No, it's not scuffed. I don't know why I thought that. But Umbreon now goes for the Wish and Sealing Roosts. Now I realised I could try and get Tornadus some health back. As Hidden Power, I knew I would resist no matter what, because the only two things super effective against Dark is Bug and Fighting, which Tornadus resists, meaning I could get Tornadus in, heal up, and one. I don't know if it would have one-shotted him, but the critical hits have secured me the win, and that was GG. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been trying to get some more battling done and get some more battles out. So if you liked, go for like. If you wanted to suggest something to improve either the team or my commentary, put it down in the comments. And subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.